What's going on, gang? Today is the day. Finally getting back on the road and heading west to Washington State, my favorite place in the continental United States, the Pacific Northwest. And I am particularly excited about this cross-country journey, as I'll be exploring a few states that I've always wanted to explore, especially Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming just a bit of Utah, Idaho, and Oregon. I'll be hiking Mount Hood, Dinosaur National Park, the Rocky Mountains, you name it. This is going to be an epic journey. And as always, I'm going to share every bit of my adventure as I progress. I'm gonna film this video a lot like my previous cross-country adventure, and each morning I'll give you an idea of what to expect that day. Today, I'm gonna be traveling with my main man, Big Dog Jay, of course, the one and only, super cool, super smooth husky. The first stop is Gettysburg, and I cannot wait to check out Gettysburg. Unfortunately, the museum is closed today, Wednesday, but the actual park itself is open. So me and Justin plan on exploring Gettysburg a bit, checking out a few of the monuments, and learning about rich American culture. After that, we're heading over towards Morgantown to get ourselves a sweet Marriott hotel with an indoor gym, pool, jacuzzi, and me and Justin are gonna take it easy, totally relax. That's day one, a pretty simple day at that, but it's gonna be full of laughter, fun, memories, as I'm going to be traveling with a friend, which is totally cool. Actually, Justin is going to get Starbucks right now before we start on our journey, and right now I'm just kind of taking it easy at the Target parking lot because I have to run in and grab a memory card for the new camera I got. So that's right, guys, I got another camera. So I'm currently shooting this video with a GoPro. It's the GoPro 8 4K. It's one of the newest models. I love this camera. If you guys and gals haven't dabbled with a GoPro yet, I highly recommend these cameras, specifically for videos, not photos. I utilize my GoPro primarily for vlogging and action videos, but I wanted to get another camera, not specifically for photography, but a little bit of both, video and photography. And this was actually a great deal. It was $399, and it has 50x zoom, which I really liked. You know, it's only 20.3 megapixels, which is good enough for me, considering I have a better camera specifically for photography. This was kind of like something I wanted to get that I could utilize for filming videos and photos. And since Big J is with me, rather than giving him my really expensive 4K photography camera, I thought I would just give him this bad boy and he can take pictures and videos while I use the GoPro, or vice versa. So I'm really excited. Canon has never let me down. These are like the best cameras ever, especially when it comes to taking photos and photography. Love Canon cameras. So yeah, I got a new camera, but when I bought it, unfortunately, they didn't give me a memory card with it. I didn't read that on the box. Usually that's how they do it. So I'm gonna run into Target, grab a memory card before we hit the road, and then indulge the journey. In fact, the first stop might be a gas station in Pennsylvania. I might stop at a Love's gas station and maybe grab another coffee treat. I know there's a Chipotle around that area, so maybe we'll stop and grab some Chipotle. Although I think it might be a bit early. Maybe Chipotle after Gettysburg, as I think we'll be arriving at Gettysburg right around 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's actually 6:30 right now. We got a really early start, which is why we're waiting for Target to open that early. And I'm so excited. As you can see, you guys could just tell I'm excited. I'm so stoked for this journey. Every cross-country trip I've ever done thus far throughout my life has always been some of the greatest memories in my life. And this one will be the best yet. and I promise I'm going to film as much content as I possibly can. I have 3 memory cards for my GoPro, 3 batteries. I'm never gonna run out of juice. I'm never gonna run out of memory. I'm good to go. And I got the new camera and my other photography camera. I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. And let's indulge this journey together. The tank is cleaned and ready to rock. I have lots of snacks. Protein oatmeal cream pies, very healthy, high quality. Lenny and Larry's galore. All kinds of treats in that bag. And of course, absolutely, positively had to fill a cooler up with Stewart seltzers. Now, if you were born and raised in New York, you know all about Stewart's, baby. And the best seltzer in the world is Stewart's seltzer. This shit is amazing. Excuse my language, but it's that good. So I actually hoarded a bunch of Stewart seltzers as I won't be coming back to New York for a few months. So I stored a whole bunch of them in my cooler. I got a couple here, and I got at least, I'd say 10 to 15 in the back. So I think I'm set to go for at least 1,000 miles. But maybe I'll grab a few more on my way out of New York. I believe they also have Stewart's in New Jersey. It's an East Coast thing. But yeah, the van is looking really good, man. I got everything set up perfectly, just the way I like it. I got a couple of additions to my van. I got this powerhouse fan that's actually portable, but obviously I hook it up to my van while I'm driving, it charges, and then at nighttime when I'm sleeping in my van at a rest stop, national park, state park, or if I'm hiking and I just want to cool down, I bring this bad boy with me. And check this out. Right now it's not hooked up, and it keeps my entire van nice and cool. And the dog usually sleeps right there, so the fan actually hits her nicely the way it's set up. Check this out. I'm gonna go turbo mode. That's medium. Listen to hot. Yeah, this thing is a monster. I love it. Fantastic. Of course, I got a bunch of hand sanitizer stacked and packed, ready to rock. Can't be too careful. But this is the most intriguing addition to my van lifestyle. Check this bad boy out. So I got a portable air conditioner. Now what you do is you fill it with water, and basically it adds a bit of moisture to your van, but cold moisture, and you apply ice to the top right here, and this thing is fucking amazing. I mean, it's a powerhouse, and it shoots ice cold air out for hours on end, so long as you keep filling it with ice. It's fantastic. I love it. It's called the air cooler. I purchased this on Amazon for I think 40 bucks. It was a really good deal. And like I said, it's just another way to accentuate my journey. The best part of traveling across country is finding ways to stay comfortable, or as comfortable as you possibly can, simplifying your trip, and ultimately accentuating it to the extent of enjoying it as much as possible. That's the secret. That's the key to traveling across country. Finding as many different ways to make your trip as leisurely, relaxing, and comfortable as possible. Now I know what you're thinking, Pete, you smoke cigarettes. No, you know me, guys. These are actually tobacco-free, nicotine-free, additive-free, vanilla herbal smokes from London, baby. The good stuff, made in England, my ethnicity. And I love these. These are just a great little treat once a month, once a week, or after a really good hike. Nothing crazy, you know, just a little treat. And of course, I had to get this sweet lighter. Because you know me, I'm always hiking, always traveling. Check this out. Yeah, how sick is that? This thing's a powerhouse. And it's rechargeable. That's the coolest part. So if I want, just like everything else I have, I can hook it up to my van, recharge it, and it's good to go. Another product I got on Amazon, the Explorer. I think that was like 15 bucks. We had to get Starbucks before the journey starts. Something I always do, it's my tradition. When I travel, I always get Starbucks. Typically, once per day, I'll have my Starbucks, normally in the morning. Oh, Big J just arrived. Big dog Jay just arrived, and I'm sipping on Starbucks. I got an extra shot of espresso on this one. My boy is gonna be taking his Honda, cruising behind me, rolling, doing what we do, hanging tough. And yeah, let's go say hi to Big Dog. Got the tank decorated, looking fresh. Check this out. Ooh. What does that say? Official Bigfoot response vehicle. Yeah. Pacific Northwest. No, thank you. So my boy, Big Dog, back in town, here with me on the beginning of the journey. And of course, what are we eating before the cross-country adventure?
Cheese Danish.
We gotta have Starbucks. That's how we roll. When we travel, we get that Starbucks. So what do you got here? Let me see what you got here. What do you got rolling?
Cheese Danish.
Got a cheese Danish.
Impossible breakfast sandwich.
Oh, this is so good, guys. If you haven't tried the Starbucks Impossible breakfast sandwich, you gotta give it a try. You got a Venti Grande Americana. You got a Venti Americana, light and sweet, right?
Yeah, cream and sugar.
As he always says, light and sweet.
Yeah.
So my boy works his ass off. He works way too hard. Yeah. So this journey for him is specifically important because he needs to just relax and release ultimately, right?
I'm gonna unwind, dude.
Unwind, be young and happy. And he might end up staying in West Virginia.
Yep. He's
meeting up with his girl, Kate. And heck, he might even stay there. Who knows? We'll see, right?
Yeah, I might.
Looks like he's indulged in that Danish. Icy being respectful, not even paying attention. Little heathen. Ooh, I gotta show them the flags real quick. I don't even think I showed you guys the flags I installed. So you know we representing on this van, you dig? This is an old tank. We represent. Got the Irish flag installed. GMC for life, feel me? British flag installed. We do what we do. The Abercrombie bag in here. So we can style out while we traveling. So yeah, me and Big Dog are getting ready to hit the road, but Target is closed right now. So we're just waiting for it to open so I can grab this memory card for my new camera. He's making me hungry. I'm gonna eat mine when I get back, when I get out of Target. But dude, you gotta admit that Americana is the shit, right? Dude, you're gonna be like twitching and shaking while you're driving.
Yeah, no.
There's like 4 shots in a Venti. It's okay to get a Venti coffee, but an espresso, man, you're crazy. Let me get a look at that bad boy. Oh shit.
Yep.
Impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, indulge. Pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's better, the Dunkin' Donuts or the Starbucks? You know what I noticed? The Dunkin' Donuts is a little chewier and softer.
Yeah.
It tastes a little more artificial.
The bread is a little
yeah, the
harder.
Starbucks one tastes a little healthier and a little more natural, you know?
Yeah. Can't believe this is like not like sausage though.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Representing my favorite national park, Olympic National Park. Giving you guys the grand tour here, of course. The tank we be rolling in, because we do what we do up in her. Check it. And as I had mentioned in my previous cross-country video, I took out the captain seats in the middle to free up a bit more space. Oh crap, my air conditioner was on. Whoops, let me turn this puppy off. There we go. I think that's off now. Good. Don't want to accidentally have that on. Waste the battery. That's also wireless. You can charge this and utilize it wirelessly, as well as the fan. And that's specifically why I purchased them. I wanted something wireless so that I can alternate if it gets really hot. Yeah, I'm ready to roll, baby. We ready to rock and roll and do this. So excited to travel. Next stop, Love's gas station, Gettysburg, Morgantown. Man, it's gonna be a good day. I'll see you there. So me and Big Dog at Target. Got our weird masks on.
Yeah.
Actually got him that mask.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I need to get a memory card for this new camera. I'm gonna try to get the biggest one they got. Hopefully like at least 100 gigabytes. It's like thousands of photos. So let's do this. Back on the road. Here we go. This is a bittersweet moment for me, as I grew up in New York and I love the Hudson Valley. But with that being said, I love the Pacific Northwest. Washington State, primarily the Pacific Northwest, has truly become my home. And I miss and love it so much. And I'm just excited and thrilled to taking it easy. Quick stop for a snack. My boy Big Dog over here, indulgent. Man, you are throwing down right now, huh?
Yeah.
We both got the matching cowboy hats. So we look cool, traveling style. Right? Of course, we at Love's, do what we do, our go-to. So how you liking this journey thus far?
Not bad.
Pretty relaxing, huh?
Yeah.
It was actually nice and cloudy for the first like 100 miles or so. Dude, it was
starting to rain a little bit.
Oh, it was so nice.
I like that.
Check. Absolutely.
That cloudiness.
Give us a little tip. Boom.
Right up Pete's ass, eh?
Gang, main man Petey, Big Dog,
So,
hanging tough.
hot as fuck out here.
Really hot. Regardless, I'm enjoying every second of this. We are here at Gettysburg, checking out the Soldiers Cemetery right now. And thus far, everything looks really cool. Wow, sick. Check out the detail, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lots of history here, rich history. The stuff that made America what it is today. And you have to take your time every now and then and appreciate all the rich history, am I right?
Yep, sure.
It's necessary. If you're an American, you gotta appreciate American history.
You gotta know history and appreciate
Exactly.
it.
Beautiful.
Without history, there's no future.
Man, they kept everything exactly the way it was. Check this out, right?
Maybe
Kept everything exactly the way it was,
So perfect.
right? Even the field. I feel like we're back in time. I love these statues all over the place too. Wow. How cool is that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so gnarly. Big guns, Gusto.
Yeah. Pulled out the heavy artillery.
Let's read about it. July 1st, took position on crest of hill near General Meade's headquarters. July 2nd, moved to a position on the right of a log house on the Emmitsburg Road, the line held by Brig General A.A. Humphreys, 2nd Division, 3rd Corps, and became immediately engaged, but was compelled to retire with the loss of 45 horses killed and 4 guns captured, which were soon afterwards recaptured. July 3rd, went into position on the crest of the hill at the left of the Evergreen Cemetery and near Army headquarters, and there remained until the close of the battle. Casualties killed, 1 officer and 8 men wounded, 14 men missing. Wow. Dude, so cool. Pennsylvania Monument. Wow. This is gnarly. Wow, look at this. Look at the detail. Incredible. I'm pleasantly surprised by this place. I honestly wasn't expecting this much. Check out the detail. The main man P here, back in town. So today, I'm at the Hilton, doing a bit of exfoliating to end my day, taking it easy. Yeah, gotta exfoliate at the end of every day. Take care of your skin. Very important, don't ever forget. Today was a success. We indulged Gettysburg and made it to Morgantown. Tomorrow, we plan on hitting the gym early, hitting that buffet, bulking up, trying to gain some muscle, trying to gain some weight, and then back on the road to go hiking. So stay tuned, lots of content coming at you. So we are here at the Hilton, and I gotta say, these beds are pretty comfortable. Just a quick stop, we snagged whatever we could get, and the local Marriott was packed and stacked to the extent of not even being able to find a parking space. So we cruised over to the Hilton, and we immediately found some parking spaces. Just got done exfoliating, brushing the teeth, looking fresh, feeling good, ready to take a nap and sack out for a while. I kind of dig this picture over here. It kind of gives me like autumn vibes. I really like that. So I'm gonna hit the sack and get some sleep. To get a workout in, maybe hop in the pool afterwards to cool down. My main man, Big Dog. You ready to kill it?
Yeah, full as fuck.
Let's do this shit, guys. Yeah, it's good to be back, dude. There's that laugh pump. There it is, right?
Yep.
It always happens.
Yep.
I have this weird habit of laughing.
Yeah.
Pump. Right?
Yeah, it happens, dude.
It's like I'm trying to get serious, but
Yeah.
my body's like, what are you being serious about? Big Dog, looking like $1 billion. Check out those traps. Damn, dude. 3 to 4 months without a gym. My man is still looking incredible. Unbelievable. Look at this shit. Ready? Right into it. There you go. Nice. Nice. And then right over to the next side. And the traps are looking good, bro.
Yeah, I've been hitting them hard with whatever. I've been struggling just fucking weird objects, anything I can find.
Yeah. I could tell you ate a lot of sugar yesterday.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice. These 5 are the killers. Nice. Nice. Damn, dude. Then we don't have much to work with here at this Hilton gym, but we are making the best of it regardless. The biggest dumbbells they got, 50 pounders. And this machine here. And of course this bench. Some machines. The pool. The heathen. We're making the best of this. And this is more than we've had in 3 months. So we're capitalizing on it, right? Now we're talking business. Nice.
Eight.
8 reps. Nice. Gotta say, man, after not having a gym for 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah.
4 or 5 months, my body is responding to everything I'm doing. And it feels good, right?
Yeah.
Feels damn good, dude. And we took a little full as fuck to accentuate that pump. Just getting at it. Right now we're supersetting some cable T-bar with some easy curl upright rows, close grip, and some military press with the 50 pounders. I think that's the highest they go, which is why we're topping at 50. We're making it work, baby. Ready to get some breakfast after our gym session. About to indulge. Nice little setup. Not a bad setup. You gotta make those gains, right?
Keeping a little bit.
I got her an English muffin. I need, baby. dog Jay, here at Ellicala Falls in Blackwater State Park. Finally hiking my first official hike on this cross-country adventure, and I'm actually breaking in some new hiking boots. Check this out. Fresh new hiking boots. Really comfortable thus far. Check out the bottoms of those. Yeah. These bad boys are gonna climb some serious mountains. The main man, Big Dog. I'm gonna show you guys the new hiking pack I got. Pretty comfortable thus far, I gotta say. Stacked and packed with treats. My man Jay, all he wants to do is eat a monk pack. Show off that bad boy. All he wants to do is throw down that monk pack. I hooked him up with a monk pack, and he's been eyeing it for the first 10 minutes. Right?
I'll try to hold out as long as I can.
You gotta earn it, right?
I'll earn it.
Hell yeah. How relaxing is that? We gotta get down there, man. We gotta get down there. Beautiful. Seriously positive vibes thus far on this trail. The air is very thick and moist, breezy and cool, and thus far I love it. So we are out here in the middle of West Virginia, trying to get to Parkersburg, and the damn highway is closed, as you can see here. But you know what? Fuck it. It might be closed, but it's not closed to your main man P. Let's rock and roll. It's over 100 years old. Staying for the night. And I gotta say, this place is stunning. And apparently haunted. Lots of rich history.
Hillary Clinton must have stayed here, huh?
Yeah, I love the vibes in here, man.
Hillary Clinton stayed here? Is that true?
I guess so.
Oh yeah, look at this. Wow.
Oh, check out this room. Wow. This beautiful lobby. Me and Big Dog making all kinds of gains. Because this is how we do. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is probably the most beautiful hotel I've ever been to, and I like the music playing. Everything is very sophisticated. Robert De Niro?
Right there.
No way.
And who's that? I know that guy from somewhere.
These people understand class and sophistication, you dig? This place is amazing. Let's fly away. What's going on here? Main man Pete here. Hanging out in this beautiful hotel on this beautiful morning, getting ready for another epic day. Alright, so today's plan, today's goal, today's objective is to get as far into Illinois as possible. I just reached Ohio and I don't really have much planned in Ohio and Illinois, as my primary objective is to reach Nebraska, which is where all the fun officially begins. That's where all the hikes are and the museums and everything I have planned is from Nebraska and on. But in Ohio, I wanted to check out this one place that looks really cool, that looks particularly interesting, called the Old Man Caves. So I may or may not check that out. But today is totally a leisure driving day. I'm catching up on my driving. Me and my buddy Big J are officially splitting. He's going to be hanging out with his girl who lives in West Virginia. And I'm going to be heading onwards to the West Coast, to Pacific Northwest on my own. And I guess the journey officially begins for me. The journey of enlightenment. All this time that I'll be spending alone. Time in the wilderness, time in the woods, time exploring museums, national forests, national parks, state parks, time alone to just figure things out. But I'm so excited for this journey. I have lots of content to share with you guys. So stick around, stay tuned, and let's have some fun. Tonight, at this historic and beautiful hotel that me and Justin are staying in, we caught some weird vibes and did a bit of research, and apparently this historic hotel we decided to stay in is actually haunted, and it's called the Berliner Hausitz. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but a lot of famous individuals, including Hillary Clinton and Robert De Niro, actually stayed in this hotel. And if you go online and do the research, which my buddy was doing last night right before we went to sleep, we discovered that this place has a lot of rich history and apparently has numerous hauntings. So me and Justin, right around midnight, decided to do a walk around the hotel, and I am not exaggerating when I say I was hanging out near the library on the 3rd floor, and I just started feeling uneasy and dizzy. I started feeling lightheaded. It was a very peculiar feeling, something that I had never experienced before. And it didn't necessarily feel uncomfortable, but it felt different. And that could potentially be a paranormal experience. How else can you explain that? Regardless, and unfortunately, we did not see any ghosts. But regardless, I'm thankful for that experience and that experience alone, because that could be something. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. This is a really cool hotel. If you guys are in Parkersburg, West Virginia, right on the border of Ohio, I highly recommend this hotel. Classy, sophisticated, beautiful, and a lot of fun. What's going on, gang? Main man P, your big dog. At Anytime Fitness in Parkersburg.
Nobody here.
Quiet gym.
Running this place.
Yeah, we got the whole gym to ourselves. And I gotta say, it's kind of nice. I'm used to packed gyms near major cities with lots of people, and I prefer that because I feel like we have to rise to the occasion in that setting. But my boy, Big Dog, he kind of prefers the introverted.
I'm an introvert, man. I don't like
Hey,
anybody.
hey, I'm an introvert too.
Yeah,
you know me.
I'm extreme.
Yeah, Big Dog's an extreme introvert. I'm something of an introvert too, but when it comes to the gym, that's when I actually like people around, because I feel like I have to rise to the occasion and I'm very competitive. But yeah, it's nice, I gotta say. It's totally relaxing. Chilling at this gym. Right now we're hitting some flat bench. You know, we're not lifting much weight right now because realistically we haven't been in the gym in a long time. So we're just getting back at it. I feel like I'm in the 1980s right now, bro. With this music and this old school machine and Big Dog. It's fucking 1980 again.
It's all old in here.
It's old school. I like it.
Oh, I'm an old motherfucker, so.
You're not that much older than me. 10 years. 10 years exact.
I got an old mind, though.
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
We'll call it some bumping up. Big Dog back.
Shoot!
In the gym, Anytime Fitness. Just checked out Fusion Steakhouse. Hey guys,
Top-notch sushi if you're ever in the area.
Parkersburg. If you guys visit Parkersburg, definitely get you some of this good. I particularly liked spicy California roll. Over here, we were feeding this hound dog. She just got done eating. She's actually hiding underneath the truck because it's so hot out, guys. So I'm gonna get her back in the truck. And then I'm hitting the road, cruising through Ohio, and hopefully making it to Illinois by this evening. So stay tuned, lots of content coming right at you. Check it. Me and my buddy Big J just parted ways, and it was bittersweet. Truly sad. You know, Big J has always been my very best friend. I look at him as like an older brother. And, you know, we both got really sentimental because, you know, we haven't seen each other in 3 years. And when I got back to New York, we were pretty much attached to the hip for the last 2 months. We did everything together. So it was truly amazing seeing my good buddy again. And if you're watching this, my man, always good times, brother. Always good times. The last 24 hours have been truly epic. Some of the best times I've ever had in my life. And I have a funny story to tell you. So I was just cruising through a toll booth, and I whipped out a huge handful of cash, and the woman was like, "Whoa, have you been stripping?" Because I had a huge handful of cash. I was like, "Man, these are 20s." We both started laughing, and it was a really positive experience, and I enjoyed myself. I really did. So yeah, man, you just gotta try to look at the positives in life and find happiness and exhilaration and good times in every situation, always, because life is so short, and it's up to us to make this journey the best possible journey it can be. So I'm just now about to enter Ohio. In fact, here's the welcome to Ohio sign. Pretty minuscule and small, but regardless, I'm about to pull into Ohio. So I have a long trip ahead of me. My goal today is to drive completely through Ohio and partially through Indiana. I haven't decided if I'm going to drive through the night yet. I may drive through the night and hopefully make it through Indiana, but I haven't decided yet. We shall see. Regardless, I'm back on the open road, taking this all in. Freedom and bliss, baby. Welcome to Ohio. Grab me a quick coffee, iced coffee. Pilot iced coffees are amazing, always delicious, and always a fantastic pick-me-up when driving through the night. And that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. My goal is to reach Illinois by tomorrow morning. So I have 2 states to cover, because I really want to get to Nebraska and have some fun. Once I reach Nebraska, that's when the fun begins. I plan on hiking a bunch.
Turn right onto Indiana 3 North.
I can't wait. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's cover some serious mileage. Beautiful sunset. Some bikers kicking butt. Let's roll out, baby. Over this beautiful pond. Living the good life, baby. Living that road trip life, baby. What's going on, gang? I am here in beautiful and breezy Iowa. We made a substantial amount of progress last night and drove from about 10 o'clock to 4 in the morning. And we covered about 800 or 900 miles. My goal was to go from West Virginia to Iowa, and I made it. And I made it a bit further than I expected, as we covered about half of Iowa thus far. So I'm very close to Nebraska. Now this will be my first time ever driving through Nebraska, so I'm particularly excited about this. I've never driven through Nebraska yet, and I have a few plans. So my first stop is going to be a Starbucks right down the road, about 2 miles away, and then I'm cruising to Sidney in Nebraska to grab a quick meal. I saw this really delicious looking Mexican restaurant I want to check out, and or possibly picking up some Italian food when I get there. I'll give you guys a look at anything I purchase, because both restaurants look really good and have a lot of positive reviews. I haven't decided what I'm in the mood for yet. Probably Italian. I'm craving something like pizza or pasta, carbohydrates to prepare me for the hikes to come. The goal by this evening is to reach Chimney Rock, this beautiful destination towards the western portion of Nebraska, right before you enter Colorado. And that's when my adventure officially begins, as I'll be hiking, exploring, and I pretty much have hikes planned every day thereafter. So I'm going to be hitting up Chimney Rock and also checking out Scott's Bluff, which looks totally cool. It's called Scott's Bluff National Monument. It looks very peaceful, and I'm hoping to check that out by sunset. That would be totally gnarly. So the ultimate objective today is to reach Scott's Bluff by the end of the day, and maybe even find a nice hotel in Sidney if we arrive later than expected. If we arrive earlier than expected, maybe after the hiking at Chimney Rock and Scott's Bluff, we can cruise back down to Sidney and relax at a hotel and prepare for Colorado, the big adventure. So I'm particularly excited about Colorado, as this will be my first time ever exploring Colorado and my first time driving through Colorado, and I've always wanted to explore the Rocky Mountains. So I'll probably end up getting a hotel in Denver, Colorado, on the outskirts of the Rocky Mountains, and then cruising up to the Rocky Mountains numerous times, as I'm hoping to spend at least 24 to 48 hours hiking and exploring the Rocky Mountains. I'm so excited, guys. And I need some time to rest and recuperate, so I haven't decided whether I want to get a hotel in Sidney or Denver, Colorado. But as I progress, I'll keep you guys and gals posted. Let's get this day started. What's going on, gang? Your main man Pete here, and I just wanted to mention that I'm totally getting positive vibes in Iowa. And I gotta say, on the East Coast, Iowa is probably one of my favorite states. Something that I specifically and particularly like, more so than everything else, is how it's always cool and breezy here. I love that. I'm cold-blooded, so that's always a plus in my book. And I gotta say, everyone is pretty upbeat, positive, optimistic. And I'm also getting these rustic but fresh vibes all at the same time. It's a very unique experience, I must say. Iowa has a very specific overall feel and vibe to it that's totally laid back, but I really dig it. And I look forward to exploring here more one day. But on to Nebraska. I got my Starbucks. I'm indulging real quick, and then I'm hitting the road. I think I might actually stop at Chipotle on the way, because I really need a big meal. And then it's a straight shot all the way to Sidney. So see you there, guys. adventure planned. So I wanted to let you guys and gals know what to expect. I'm currently in this beautiful, peaceful, quaint, quiet little city called Sidney on the western side of Nebraska. That's right. We are on the western side of Nebraska, about 100 miles from Colorado, baby. The adventure officially begins. I have so many hikes, museums, national parks, state parks, adventures planned ultimately, and I couldn't be more excited. I finally reached my destination. The fun officially begins. And today, my first adventure is Chimney Rock. And I've always wanted to check out Chimney Rock. It has a very unique look to it. It's an ancient rock formation. So I'll be hiking around Chimney Rock for a little bit and then shooting up to Scotts Bluff National Monument, which has a lot of historical value as it is related to the Oregon Trail. I'll be checking that out. And then after I'm done with Scotts Bluff, I'm going to be shooting down south to the Pawnee National Grassland, hiking there a little bit. I'll probably end up ending my day at the Pawnee National Grassland and then shooting straight over to Denver, Colorado, possibly staying there overnight, and then tomorrow checking out what I've been looking forward to this entire trip thus far, the Rocky Mountains. This is going to be so fun. I'm currently sipping on my Starbucks. You know me, I gotta have my Starbucks, and I even found a Starbucks in this small little city called Sidney in Nebraska. I was the only one at the Starbucks. The whole time I was waiting for my coffee to get made, no one else came in. I'm assuming because it's expensive, and these small town people probably just like plain basic coffee, which I totally understand. Starbucks is like a West Coast thing primarily. Even on the East Coast in New York, very few people went to the Starbucks I went to. Most people went to Dunkin' Donuts, Stewart's, just got basic coffee. But I love my Starbucks. So, that's the plan for today. 3 back-to-back adventures. This is going to be exquisite, exciting, unique, interesting, and I couldn't be more excited. First, I gotta throw down this quick treat. I'm gonna be hiking a lot today, probably over 10 miles with a lot of elevation and spending a lot of time in the sun sweating, so I need to eat as much as I possibly can right now. So I have my healthy alternative, oatmeal cream pie, high protein, high carbohydrates to get me started for the day. These are fantastic. Today I have the awesome apple pie flavor. If you guys haven't tried these Fine-Flex oatmeal cream pies, it's like a healthier alternative to the oatmeal cream pies, only high protein, much better for you, high quality oats, the good stuff. And I also got an Impossible breakfast sandwich. If you guys haven't tried the Starbucks Impossible breakfast sandwich yet, you're missing out. And I just gotta say, listen for a moment. I'm in the middle of a major city called Sidney. I don't hear anything. It's so quiet. Every now and then I'll hear a car, but this is crazy. We're in the middle of a city right now where all the stores and everything are, and it's so quiet. Last night I had an amazing time driving through Nebraska. An amazing time. Check out this Impossible breakfast sandwich. These are fantastic. If you haven't tried one at Starbucks, you need to. It's basically fake sausage. I'm a pescatarian, I eat seafood, so I look for healthier alternatives on the road. And this is pretty good. High protein, they have egg whites in it, cheese. It's a croissant, so it tastes really good. It's not my go-to. I typically try to eat healthy, but when I'm on the road, occasionally you have to splurge. And I splurge in style. Starbucks style, baby. I gotta say, I'm having a good time. This is a unique and interesting adventure. Like I was saying earlier, I was having a blast driving through Nebraska. More so the western side, because I was driving through the western side during sunset and you couldn't see the end of these fields, these massive grasslands. As far as the eyes can see, rolling hills, endless, an ocean of fields. So when the sun was setting, the sun lit those fields up with an orange hue. It was beautiful. It was absolutely stunning. And I gotta say, it was a unique experience, and that's what I seek on this journey. unique experiences across the country that just broaden my horizons ultimately and expand my mentality and just make me better. That's my goal in life, just to experience as much as possible. And I experienced a gorgeous sunset in Nebraska, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm really happy I was able to cruise through the western side of Nebraska right as the sun was setting. Let's get this day started. I gotta eat this food. I gotta drink my caramel macchiato, hit the road, and indulge a full day of hiking. Let's do this. Colorado, here I come. Tomorrow, we will be exploring the Rocky Mountains, 10,000 plus elevation. I've been looking forward to that my entire life. I may actually end up spending 48 hours in the Rocky Mountains. I haven't decided yet, possibly more. I still have 10 days left on my journey. I basically rushed to Nebraska because I wanted to get to the good stuff. I spent the first 3 days with my buddy Big J. We had a good time. We didn't do much exploring because I was saving all my hiking and exploration for Colorado and on, as I plan on doing a lot of hiking, primarily in Colorado and Oregon. But I've been thinking I may actually shoot south and spend some time in Utah. I really may check out Arches National Park. I haven't decided yet. I have to check the weather. If it's too hot, I probably won't because I'm husky. But if it's not too bad, I may actually end up shooting south and go into Utah for a little bit. So let's get this day started. And let's have some fun. What's going on, gang? Wearing my super cool glasses today. Looking fresh and nerdy. Getting my adventure on at Chimney Rock. And thus far, I'm getting incredible vibes here. So for those of you who do not know, Chimney Rock is an ancient formation made of rule and ancient volcanic ash. And the thing that really intrigues me about Chimney Rock, more so than anything, aside from how beautiful it is where it's located in Nebraska. One of the flattest states I've ever driven through. So for this massive object, over 4,000 feet high, jutting up into the sky, to be here is just unique and interesting. So I just had to check it out, and we're walking all the way to it. I plan on getting up close and personal on this beautiful day. Let me give you guys a 360 real quick. Check this out. You see what I mean? How flat Nebraska is? Rolling fields, rolling hills as far as the eye can see. And then there it is. Stunning. Just an ancient formation. Wow. Hopefully spend about 4 hours in this general area, as I plan on exploring another portion of this area in about 2 hours. Once I'm done exploring Chimney Rock, I'm going to continue exploring because this area is just so interesting to me. And, you know, this is one of those gems that I always talk about. Those hidden gems that you have to go out of your way to find. This isn't one of those places that people frequent very often. So when you do come out here, you have the whole place to yourself. And that's one of the things I love more so than anything, when I get to explore these hidden gems on my own and not just see it, experience it, but also experience it in peace. And I find that when I'm alone experiencing something, I take that much more in because I'm less distracted. I don't know about you guys and gals. When I'm less distracted, I can absorb more, remember the experience and develop a vibe much quicker. So yeah, this is great. I love it. Here we are, Chimney Rock, beginning of an epic journey. I have so much exploring to do these next few days, and I can't wait. Chimney Rock, site of this historic landmark of the old Oregon Trail, Mormon Trail, Deadwood Trail, and Pony Express given to the public. Wow, really cool. Beautiful. So my goal is to hike up as high as I can. And maybe we can touch the top. How cool would that be? I mean, look at that. That right there at the top is just ancient land. Ancient volcanic ash. Pool. Limestone. Just so cool. Very unique experience for sure. I'm still breaking in my new backpack, my new hiking bag, and new hiking boots, which by the way are fantastic. My goal is to break them in by the time I get to Mount Hood, which is going to be my biggest hike, as I'll be hiking over 4,000 elevation. So I want to get my gear comfortable and broken in, and thus I gotta say, these hiking boots don't really require much breaking in like other brands I've worn over the years. These are really light and comfortable and soft. So I think after today, all the hiking we do, I'll be good to go. Wow, so gnarly. And I climbed up as high as I could. I'm gonna attempt to go a bit higher, but I don't have any rock climbing gear, and this limestone is, as you can see, it's falling apart as you touch it. I mean, this is like ancient, man. It's so cool. See, it falls apart in your hand, and I wouldn't want to attempt to climb this and it break off. But you can see a chunk right there that honestly could fall at any minute. It's cracking right down the middle. And I imagine that eventually, within the next couple hundred years, will crack and break right off right here where I'm standing. Hopefully not right now. But check out the view. It's stunning. Look at this. Incredible. Incredible. Western Nebraska is truly beautiful. If you take the time, venture to the outskirts, explore these hidden gems, it's all worth it. Totally gnarly. Got a quick workout climbing this hill. A workout that I needed, considering I've been driving for hundreds upon hundreds of miles. Let's see if we can walk around a little more up here. Gotta be careful, like I said, These rocks are really slick. They break easily. Ah, we can make it around the edge. Look at this. Whoa. Dude, it's so gnarly. Check that out. Here, let's touch this, guys. Let's get as high as we can and then touch this. We must. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Without killing ourselves here. And boom. We touched it. Oh boy. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Totally a rush though. Love it. Love it. Nothing like exploring these hidden gems. Oh wow. You know, my favorite part about these journeys, more so than the beauty of the locations, is the peace and solitude. And I know I've ranted on about solitude and peace, the benefits of being alone sometimes. But honestly, until you get out here and get truly alone in the middle of nowhere with nobody around, no cities, towns, civilizations, just pure, blissful peace and solitude in the mountains, then you can truly find yourself. And I've always made all the biggest decisions of my life deep in the wilderness, exploring, because it's such a fascinating time to think. You know, your most impactful thoughts come out, you become the most creative version of yourself, and it's very hard to explain. So I guess the best thing you could possibly do is take my word for it, get out here, just explore a little bit, have some fun, and indulge the journey, because life is way too short. And this world is way too beautiful to miss out on. So get out there and indulge. And have fun. Bring your dogs. Just bring water. Up here, enjoying this beautiful view on Chimney Rock. And loving every second of it. Beautiful, sunny, bright day with a nice breeze. Got ice hanging out on the edge. This out. So gnarly. What's going on, gang? Just got back from Chimney Rock, taking it easy in the shade, relaxing in my tank, indulging a seltzer, and I gotta say, this was truly an interesting experience, and I wanted to show you something else really quick that I noticed over here. It's the Chimney Rock Cemetery, and I thought that this tombstone was really interesting. So I wanted to take a moment to show you guys this. See the Chimney Rock Cemetery. Now this is actually the opposite direction of Chimney Rock, which is over yonder, as you can see. Hey, it's a nice view of my van in Chimney Rock. Sweet. Oh man, what a great hike today. Honestly, a lot easier than I expected though. Maybe I'm just in really good shape. But here's the cemetery sign right here. Chimney Rock Cemetery. During the westward migration through this pass, many died as they looked for a better life. How cool is that? Everybody was trying to get to the coast. Mary Murray Murdoch, wee granny, born in Scotland October 13th, 1782, died near Chimney Rock October 2nd, 1856. She said, "Tell John I died with my face towards Zion." Ah, it's interesting. Everybody wanted to go west. The westward expansion was real. The gold rush, you name it, all that good stuff. And that's why I'm doing this. Not just to see beautiful, amazing hidden gems and sites, monuments, historical places, but understanding what makes them historical and relating our history as humans to these historical monuments, these beautiful places. And that connection right there is incredible. I love that. I love rich history like that. It makes me appreciate America so much more and being an American. And I feel like I can relate a little bit to wee granny in that I'm on my westward adventure heading to the coast. beautiful. Wow. I gotta say, this is a very peaceful place, and it's nice to just be alone up in the mountains in the sun, enjoying that breeze. It always feels so good to get back in nature and away from civilization and just enjoying peace. These wonderful views. Always a good time. Done eating at this amazing restaurant called Star of India in Fort Collins, Colorado, and I gotta say, amazing vibes and even better food. They had some amazing shrimp masala, and I highly recommend the rose petal ice cream made in-house. Overall, fantastic restaurant. I highly recommend. Go check it out, gang. I think you might really dig it. going on, gang? Up here in the Rocky Mountains. That crisp, clean, cold air on this beautiful sunny day. The views are spectacular. Unbelievable views today. It's nice and cool, right around 60 degrees. Optimum weather for hiking. I plan on spending the entire day here and exploring as much as possible. Man, check out those views. So I just have to say that very rarely do experiences and places live up to my overblown, unrealistic expectations, as I tend to blow things out of proportion in my mind prior to experiences. But I gotta say, the Rocky Mountains exceeded my expectations with flying colors. And I'm truly blown away. One of the most beautiful, peaceful places I've ever been to in my entire life. Just so thrilled to finally be here and grateful for the experience. Just extraordinary. Look at that. This has got to be one of the most extraordinary places I've ever been to. Nice breeze that smells like pines and campfires and mountain peaks. This is the kind of breeze you can only get in Nebraska. Working my way up this mountain. Killer workout because of all the rocks, but I'm loving every second of it. Spotting marmots on the way up, but these marmots are pretty skittish, so they run into their little holes under the rocks pretty quick. Beautiful. I decided to make my own trail. Because the best views, you have to find yourself. And the best pictures, you have to find yourself. So hopefully I can get some good content for you guys and gals. Love it. The goal is to get to the top of that peak and hopefully see some wildlife near the top and get a really good picture for you guys and girls. Cruising along, working my way up this peak, and I spotted a weird box. I don't know if it's a trap or what. What is this thing? The trap. Why in the heck is there a trap up here? That's not cool. Well, I don't want an animal to get stuck in this, so I think what I'm going to do is set it upright so that animals can't get inside. And we made it up to another peak. Beautiful. We didn't make it until we get to the top. So let's get up here and see what the view is like. Oh yeah. Talking business, baby. Serious business. Oh, I can feel that elevation. Oh, it feels so good. I'm crazy. I love it. Elevation feels phenomenal. Over here. Thinking about hiking over to that peak next over yonder. Really a surreal experience. I feel like I'm on a different planet. And I can honestly say I'm having the time of my life. I haven't experienced this kind of peace in months since I left Washington State. The Rocky Mountains are amazing. I highly recommend you guys and gals should check the Rocky Mountains out. You can't go wrong, sincerely. And I also recommend creating your own path, finding your own way. Because when you do, the views are spectacular. a path deep into the Rocky Mountains, enjoying these spectacular views, and I came upon this serious business out here, and then I noticed a few caves over yonder, so I'm gonna quietly hightail it out of here because I don't want to be this animal's next victim. So I'm heading down this hill over to this small pond that snow is melting right into. Ice cold water, baby. I might even take a sip of it. And the workout back up will be fantastic. Lots of elevation. I need to get me a handful of this clean snow. Yeah, we made it. Now we are talking business. Wow, look at this. A portion of the snow is like, has a pink coloring to it. Wow, these are actually the lava fields right here from the lava flows, as you can see. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh heck yeah. Now we're talking business, baby. Imagine how clean that water is. I'd love to take a dip. Wow. What you see here is ancient volcanic flows. You are witnessing history from millions of years ago when Earth was in turmoil and it was forming and erupting. So you gotta respect that view. It's something else. Had a good workout coming up here from the bottom. And I had to come over here and check out these flows. Beautiful. So far I've been hiking for about 4 hours and I feel amazing. Tonight I'm going to indulge a massive meal and sleep good. But I still have 5 or 6 hours left to explore and I plan on doing so. Oh man, it's just amazing. To the top of these old ancient lava flows to get a topside view, the good stuff. And I can't wait to see how this looks. Check that out, that's cool. Amazing. Can't get enough of this. Can't get enough of this. God, just amazing. Goodness, and it feels good. It's crazy because some people are negatively impacted by the elevation. I myself have always actually performed better in higher elevations. I like the lack of oxygen, the cold air, the breezes, and the smells. It invigorates me. I find that I can do so much more hiking high elevation than I can when it's humid, hot, and lower elevations. This is right up my alley. Love it. And of course, Icy's following closely behind. Oh my goodness. Check out these ancient rock formations. Oh my God. Touching history right now. Oh my goodness. Touching history right now. Look at that. Unbelievable. What a life. What an experience. I want to keep going. I need to get to the top of this. Lots of animal droppings, but no animals. Maybe there's a mountain goat waiting to greet me up here. There's one animal. And it's ice. Pretty steep. Serious business. This is just overwhelming. Overwhelming beauty. Look at this. Just, oh my goodness. Check this out. Vertigo 3. How you feeling? Because I feel like one of them looks. Yeah. Check that out, guys. Would you look at that? Cool painting. What's going on, gang? I'm here at Snake River. Check out this beautiful canyon. Here at Snake River Canyon, checking out this beautiful waterfall, and I'm breaking the rules a bit to get a better view. So hopefully I don't get in trouble. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Whoa, cool. Look how far down that goes. That is trippy. That's gnarly. That goes down far, man. Oh, wow. That's something else, huh? I'm back, and today I'm hanging in Baker City, Oregon. It's a relaxing, cozy little city. Right now I'm at the park, and I just ordered some sushi at Golden Crown. 4 amazing looking rolls, that I'm going to throw down as I've been driving for a few hours. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to enjoy this meal, this beautiful park, take it easy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Totally relaxing, chill vibes. So I'm going to take this opportunity to just relax for a little bit, unwind, get some fresh air. Back in the Pacific Northwest almost, not quite. And excited for lots of adventures. Stay tuned. So I decided to get a hotel tonight and some sushi. Check this out. Sorry for the background noise. I'm watching Ridiculousness on MTV. That's my favorite road trip show to watch. Always positive and funny. Gotta keep making those gains while I travel. Gotta eat big to get big. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a gym session. So I decided to lengthen my road trip a bit, as I'll be heading to the coast after Mount Hood and then driving straight up the coast and exploring Astoria, La Push, and Forks. I'm so excited because I always wanted to explore the Pacific Northwest coast. So this is going to be an adventure. So excited. Sorry I'm a little tired. I've been on the road all day, hiking all day, exploring all day, but having a blast, and I need to eat. What's going on, gang? I'm back in the Pacific Northwest, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I absolutely love this place with all my heart, and I already feel rejuvenated and enlightened, exhilarated, healthier, clearer, calmer, just better as a whole. This place just makes me a better person. I love the Pacific Northwest. Now, I'm currently at Mount Hood, exploring this trail called Tamanawas Falls. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a mouthful. And this is actually my first time exploring Mount Hood, as I previously explored primarily Mount Baker, Mount Adams, Mount Rainier, and Olympic National Forest. So this is all new to me. Home sweet home, breathing that fresh, clean air, hanging out in the tank, taking it easy, completely alone here in Mount Hood, just how I like it. Peace, solitude, I couldn't ask for anything more. I honestly, truly couldn't ask for anything more right now. This is all I wanted. Peace and solitude in the wilderness. As you can see, a beautiful view of Mount Hood. Not a single person around. Completely alone. Just reflecting on the journey that we took together. This massive journey across country 2 times in one summer. Over 6,400 miles in 4 months. I traveled for a total of right around 16 days. And I gotta say, I learned so much. I'm truly a better person having experienced these adventures. And I plan on shooting a video describing all of my experiences and how I feel like I've evolved through these adventures and experiences. For now, let's just enjoy this piece together here in Mount Hood. Take it all in. Oh, that thick, cold Pacific Northwest air is intoxicating, exhilarating, rejuvenating, regenerating. It's incredible. This has got to be my favorite place in the United States of America, and quite possibly the world. Now, as a veteran of the United States Army, I had the opportunity to travel a lot and experience many different places. Granted, I have so many more places I want to experience, but thus far throughout my life, the Pacific Northwest is the best place I've ever been to. I absolutely love the Pacific Northwest. And for me, it's all about the solitude, the peace, the nature, the smells, the air. I just love it. It's incredible. What a journey, what a life. And that's what it's all about, living life to the fullest and trying to experience as much as possible within that short time frame we have called life. It's way too short. The reality of life, it's way too short. We don't have enough time. So with the time we have to make the most of it, make the best of it, and enjoy this journey as much as possible. So go enjoy your journey and have some fun. And loving every second of this hike thus far. Lots of elevation, a nice cool breeze, cloudy sky. Can't beat that, that's for sure. Just the way I like it. My element, cold and cloudy. Beautiful. A little bit of sunlight for a few moments. It won't last. It's a cloudy day. See? The sun will peek out sporadically, and I see a little snow in the distance. Just amazing. I love it. Loving every second of this journey. Got some beautiful wildflowers. Clouds are getting really thick, a few hundred feet ahead of us. Hopefully we can work our way through the cloud layer, but I'm not so sure that that's going to happen today, as the clouds are very thick, but the weather could change. We shall see. Pretty much losing all visibility at this point. But that breeze still feels fantastic. I love it. Final stretch up Mount Hood. The steepest, hardest portion. And the sun is peaking every 15 minutes or so. It's kind of nice. It warms me up as I progress. And now we're having some fun. Some steep elevation. Get that heart pumping. Break a nice sweat. Love it. Can't beat this. Just climbing a volcano on a beautiful day. A beautiful, cloudy, cold, breezy day in the Pacific Northwest. I love it. And then after this, I'm gonna grab a huge meal, load up, so I can keep making those gains. Maybe find a gym tomorrow in Portland. And then I'm heading over to the West Coast, cruising up the Pacific Northwest coast, checking out La Push, Astoria, Forks, and hopefully the Hall of Mosses in Olympic National Park. Oh man, this is fantastic. We have barely any visibility. Nearing the peak of Mount Hood, and basically on all four, making my way up. So I had to put my GoPro head strap on because I couldn't hold the camera anymore. So now we're just cruising up, dog style, just like ice. I just threw down a granola bar, so I feel rejuvenated. I get some of that glacier back there, so I feel hydrated, good to go. I gotta say, thus far, pretty good workout. Gotta be really careful, or else you'll cause an avalanche of rocks. And I did that a little while back. It's also very important to keep yourself calm and composed and breathe, because at this elevation you tend to, I don't want to say get lightheaded, but a bit disoriented if you can't handle the elevation. I actually perform better in the elevation, I found. My body just adapts to it really well, and some people just don't. So it's important to stay aware of your breathing when you get above 8, 9, 10,000 elevation. And that's about where we're at, so yeah, just trying to make some progress and keep cruising up Mount Hood, keep having fun, and kicking butt. Ooh, see how easily this big rock can go flying down. And then when you're hiking alone, this is okay, but if you're hiking with somebody, this rock could easily just go flying down at someone. So always look out for your partners and be safe. Breaking in these new hiking boots, and I gotta say, they are badass. I love them. Fantastic hiking boots. Let me check the time, make sure that we're ahead of schedule. 12:40. Well, gotta start hightailing it. I'll want to be at the top by at least 2:30. or 5. It's gonna rain up here around 3, so possibly earlier. You gotta stay focused and stay aware. It's a different world up here, man. It's a different world up here. But it's an incredible one. I love the elevation. I've always found that I'm the most peaceful in the elevation. And it just feels great. Made it to the Coleman Glacier, and I can actually smell the sulfur from this volcano. It's getting stronger as I get higher. And the weather is really starting to get harsh, but I want to keep progressing as much as possible. And I'm pretty warm as long as I keep moving. But this is just incredible. Truly incredible. I can actually smell the sulfur, particularly right there, from the volcano. I'm hearing some crazy noises over here, guys, as I'm approaching the peak. Wow, we made it to the top. We made it to the top. Can you believe it? We're here. Wow, this is incredible. What an experience. I just heard some crazy noises in here. I'm not sure if it was a glacier cracking or maybe a boulder falling. I gotta be really careful on these edges here. But wow. Yeah, I think it was actually a glacier melting and cracking over here. But I can smell the sulfur in the air. Incredible. What an incredible experience to be standing on top of a volcano. What a good time. there. Every now and then you'll hear boulders falling, glaciers cracking. Here on the Pacific Northwest coast. Look at how lush, green, and beautiful this is. I love it. And if you listen really closely, you can hear the seals. You hear those bad boys? I'm gonna go check the seals out after this, but first I had to do the Cathedral Tree Trail in Astoria. Now, for those of you who don't know, believe it or not, the movie The Goonies was actually shot in Astoria, which is one of the reasons why I absolutely had to visit this place, because I love The Goonies. I grew up watching that, so a lot of sentimental value. I thought I would just stop in this small city on the coast and check it out on my way up to La Push. So this here is Cathedral Tree in beautiful Astoria. Wow. Super cool. This is one interesting tree. Gotta say, it's gotta be one of the most intriguing trees I've ever seen in my life. So awesome though. This is so much bigger than I expected. Wow. This details Oregon's past and history. That's such a cool pillar. That's so cool. And the pillar is overlooking this stunning view here on the Pacific Northwest coast in Astoria. Check that out. Beautiful. push on the coast of Washington State, and my goodness, is this beautiful. Hands down, my favorite experience of the trip. Everyone is having a good time, camping, laughing, eating, enjoying, and the vibes here are absolutely incredible. Seriously considering looking for land or a house somewhere near Forks so that I can just drive down here every summer. And the air smells so good, like fresh sea breeze and campfires. It's incredible. Love it. So right now I'm looking for the Tree of Life, which should be somewhere down here. And I can't believe how lush this place is. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh my God. This is why I love the Olympic Peninsula so much. Oh man, this is such a beautiful place. Just incredible. Small sea breeze. Coast, and my God, was the journey worth it. I learned so much along the way, but most importantly, I feel rejuvenated and revitalized. It's hard not to be when experiencing this. And I gotta say, the Olympic Peninsula, the Pacific Northwest coast, has got to be one of the best places I've ever visited in my entire life. I mean, this place is extraordinary. That thick, revitalizing air from Olympic National Park and the rainforest, combined with that sea breeze, is intoxicating. I'm so grateful for this journey, and I'm feeling blessed. And I just wanted to share this experience with you guys. Check it out. Good morning, gang. What a truly incredible, intriguing, and peaceful place this is. The Hoh Rain Forest. Going on, gang? So I decided to end my journey at Hurricane Ridge in Olympic National Park, my favorite national park, might I add. And I honestly couldn't be more excited because I've been wanting to come up here for a long time. I kept putting it off and putting it off, so I figured this would be the time. My last trip on this adventure across country in my favorite place. Look at that. My goodness. Check that out. Cross-country adventure full of memories, experiences, beautiful places.